Hi guys, welcome to this video. This is Dr. Moorthy, working as assistant professor in the Department of Automobile Engineering, SNS College of Technology, Coimbatore. So this is a lecture series of engineering drawing. So in this video, we are going to discuss about basics of engineering drawing and what are the importance of engineering drawing. So generally, the engineering drawing is the language is used for to communicate or to share the information regarding the object or diagram. So in that engineering drawing. So we have n number of standards to be followed while using the different object or different drawings tools and starts from lettering, dimensioning, and the drawing of lines, usage of lines and planes. Likewise, we have different standards and representing the dimension also we have as a standards. And as I said earlier, the lettering is very important. Other than the diagram or drawings, without lettering it is meaningless. So that the proper way of lettering is very important, and it should have enhanced clarity, maintain professionalism, facilitate communication, and prevent errors. So these are the important things we have to follow while giving the lettering. And the lettering with the lettering with the dimensioning and the texting is very important, and have its unique standards, like as I said earlier, at like 1.8, 2.5, 10, 14, 20 millimeter of size we have to follow. And that depends on diagram or the size of diagram we are using. The based on that it is varying. And along with the diagram lines, we have to have proper numbers, title block lettering, and it denotes different parameters like cutting plane section, and should be have drawn in the 10 millimeter in size. And the diagram title should be drawn in 7 millimeter in size. So, and the engineering mechanics, sorry, drawings, it have its own symbols like straight line, perpendicular. The symbol indicates the straight line means it's the line should be drawn in the straight, and the perpendicular line on the flat line, parallel, circular position, and different symbols is for having the different parameter, and it should be followed while drawing the diagram. And so this is the example of way of representing the lettering and the dimensioning. And so another with the we have different types of lines along with the styles and arrowheads. So if you want to represent the line in the line, and if it is visible in the on one of the views, and it should be mentioned in the continuous line, and if it is invisible, and it should be visible in the other views, so we have to mention the hidden line. So that hidden line means the lines are invisible. And mentioning the center line or axis, we can use the center line. And another one is the dimensioning. And in that dimensioning, we have to have use the extension line, dimension line. Under dimension, it should be mentioned the mid of the dimension line. And similarly, cutting line, section line, and the break line. And yes, the dimensions are defined as numerical value expressed in appropriate units of measure and indicated on the drawings and the drawings. And with that extension line, the dimension line along with the arrowhead, and the dimension text should be drawn in the mid of dimension line. And as I said earlier, the standards for each parameter, each one we have. And for arrowhead, we have another standard dimension called 1:3. That one indicates the width of arrowhead, and 3 indicates the width of arrowhead. And this is another one example of way of representing the dimension. The first one, it is the projection line, the dimension line, and it is the continuous plane. And in the right side, we have the step shaped diagram. So we have either way of representing dimension from left to right, or in the each section or each portion we can mention the dimension. And this is the another example of diagram dimensioning. And so this is one. And so here we have another 5 steps based way of representing the dimension or drawing: empathize, define, ideate, prototype, and test. And each one have its own unique phase. And in the empathize, we have to understand the component function and usage, in the what way we can use this one. And the second phase, define, to identify drawing requirements and what are the standards that we have. And for ideate, we can sketch multiple designs, views, front, top, side views we can use based on our requirement. In the prototype, we have to prepare a modeling or a manual diagram testing, and here we have to verify the dimension and accuracy. In what way we can mention the right, it should be in the right way. Thank you.